Okay, so the manual entry seems to be looking really good. Um, there's some funky things with mapping though. Right now I'm mapping to 100% of the kitchen's location. So here I am, and it's pulling the numbers correctly, but there's some odd things. If I scroll forward a few weeks, week of the 1st, week of the 8th, and then I hit the week of the 15th, and all of a sudden it changes. It's static rather than letting you enter a number. And I go to the 16th to see if anything's special about that week. 15th. Let's see, the projection is 46,000. Yeah, it looks like the numbers are right, but it's static here, it's overridable here. To make things simpler at this point, if something is mapped, let's make all of this static. Let's not make it overridable. And I know I've talked to you about overrides and canceling the overrides, but for now, let's have the manual be manual, and let's, instead of having some weeks overridable and some weeks static, let's just make mapped static, both for the percent and the mapped volume. We should think about, let's say, you know how you can choose something could be 75% of a volume. For example, I've got this as 100% of kitchen's volume, but let's say it was 75% of the kitchen's volume. I can lay out a UI if you want that tells that story. Here's the volume, 75% of it is X. So you're not left wondering what percentage of that volume is. Okay, for another example, if I go to Andrew Paper, this is Andrew tracking his paper products on a fixed budget. One thing I noticed, if you put in an annual budget, it gives you a weekly budget, but if you refresh the screen, the weekly disappears. It should be nice if it kept both those in there. But if we go to here, we go to Andrew Paper, that weekly budget should show up. It looks as though it's letting you enter that number. Let me see if I put in $230 a week. Then it changes the annual number. I'm going to refresh the screen. Now it's kind of kept the annual and kept a different entry for weekly. One should force the other, and then they should remain constant. But if we go back here, now the 230 appears. And let's say we go 500 here. All right, that looks like it's working fine. So let's keep the manual override here. I like that. Nice.